All right, so where were you when The Last Dragon came out?
Ooh.
Do you remember?
No, I do not. I was probably a baby, a child. I was, probably 4 or 5.
You had to be younger than that.
I mean, it came out in what, 85?
85.
I guess I was 4.
4, yeah.
I was 4. So, I mean, I'm sure I didn't see it until years later. That's when it really impacted me. But
yeah, I don't remember when I first saw it either, but I do recall sitting in my cousin's apartment watching it in perpetuity, like daily.
Right.
at a certain point.
Right.
So what inspired this scene? And what's your favorite thing about what we created?
Okay, well, I asked to you.
Okay,
what inspired this scene?
This scene was definitely
Nikkole?
Inspired by rewatching the film and wondering, like, how did Shogun get grown people
Right.
like in formation,
Right.
to bust into the movie theater? Like, what was the appeal as a grown person? Because they were all grown people. To be a part of his bullying crew.
His band of goons.
That's what inspired it. But there were so many questions that I had. Like, I had questions about Vanity, Vanity's character, and how come she kept getting kidnapped, but she never went to the police or pressed charges. She just went right back to work. Like, she was kidnapped 3 times, I think, in the film.
Yeah.
So that's what inspired it. What was your favorite thing about making the work?
Well, I mean, I loved everything. Like, I loved trying to come up with the shots of it and really, trying to take the aspects of because this was the second one.
Yeah.
This was the second one that we did. So just trying to, pay homage to the original and incorporate, slices of that in the shot.
Yeah, like you really stepped up your shot game in episode 2, and
trying.
making the shooting process a part of the storytelling, not
Right,
just
for sure.
like what was on the page.
For sure,
it was like a huge leap for us. We were like, "Yo, we could do this."
Right? No, you're right. And also, getting to wear a wig. I don't have hair. I don't have hair, everybody. Like so to have hair and to be able to shake it. Like, I mean.
I loved everything about it. I loved finding the costume, wearing your gi.
Right. Searching for the location. We were walking around.
Yes. Like, where can we shoot
walked
this?
around in circles trying to find where to shoot.
Yeah.
The police came over.
I know, that was scary though.
Yeah, she was like, I was scared for
I was
you,
actually I wasn't scared for you, I was scared for us. We're 2 black people. It's like midnight.
Right.
Outside of some store in a sort of alley-ish sort of I don't know what we were thinking.
Right.
People have been murdered for less. Like, come on.
You're right.
I was scared, but we got the shot.
We got it. All for the art. All for you. For you.
What impact do you think that this film has had?
Well, I mean,
on the culture.
I think, it brought, it was our Karate Kid. When I say our, people of color, black, inner city or just, people of color. I guess it was, Harlem, so it was very much like our Bruce Lee, our, Ralph Macchio,
right.
Pat Morita,
I feel like it was definitely, I don't know if it was reflecting or influencing or perhaps a little of both. Like just self-defense culture, karate culture, and sort of the appreciation for Chinese culture amongst African Americans. I think Kung Fu was like everything in the 80s to youth culture.
For sure.
For sure.
Oh man, there's nothing. I mean, my brother and I, we would watch, Kung Fu movies, and then for the next day, we knew Kung Fu. And all we would do would be like that was just kind of what it was.
Yeah,
and this
I didn't
very
do
much
that.
Had that effect on us as well.
I did sign up. I did take a karate class for the gi. I just wanted the red gi, and I was informed upon entry that you had to be like a black belt to get the red gi. And I was like, so I can't wear the red gi. But I definitely wore like karate shoes forever. I wore karate shoes for probably longer than the trend set on.
Right.
For sure.
Yes, I feel that.
But I think it also subversively entered our minds, you know, to get us to understand what it means to be sort of self-possessed and self-empowered. And it also sort of challenged machismo. Like, all the bad guys were the macho guys.
Right.
From the crazy white man to Shogun. And then you had LeRoy, who was this humble, soft-spoken, but really, actually, he was the one who knew how to do stuff. Like, he was the one who was the actual master.
Right.
Everybody else was just boasting, and he just was eating his popcorn with his chopsticks because he's the one. So I appreciate it. You know, I was like, where's my glow? I want to find my glow.
Everybody wanted that glow. And I think also, like, for me, later, this wasn't later because I didn't realize this then, but you know, the whole thing, you know, where he goes up and he comes up out of water, and it's like when he realizes that it was all within him. Like, when I watched it originally, like, that didn't register. It was just like, oh, now he's got the glow. But later on, as an adult watching it, it was just like, wow,
this is metaphysical.
Right. You know, it's like,
right.
You are all you need. You know, we're kind of all we need to achieve this thing that we want, that we're aspiring for. So, you know, it's really, you know, when I think of messages in films, like that kind of message just really resonates with me. Like,
I think that's what makes this film timeless.
Yeah.
There's some things that make it not timeless, like Shogun's costume.
Yeah, the shoulder pads.
The shoulder pads.
Right.
When I re-looked at that as an adult, I was like, are those like football pads?
Yeah, they were.
It didn't dawn on me as a child.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, what was your favorite moment of the scene that we created? We want to know. Please put it in the comments.
Right on.
And tell us what your favorite moment of The Last Dragon was and what it did for you back in the day, how it changed you or influenced you to do whatever it was that you do.
Yeah. And thank you for hanging out with us at the Cutting Room Floor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And check out our stuff some more.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
All right now.
All right, thanks.